Today, I'm gonna be ranking every single class in their roles from worst to best, and a reminder is that this is the updated new version, which includes the Milkman class, so it will probably be more reliable than other older videos. Also, please join the Discord server guys if you're missing a few classes, because I'll be doing a ton of giveaways there. But without further ado, let's start. The Discord will be in the top comment and also the description. Now then guys, coming in last place we have the Ironclad class. Now then, the reason why Ironclad class is so bad is that firstly, the price of it is 100 bonds, which is a lot and the most expensive class, and secondly, it slows you down by 10%, and to start with, the original speed is already really slow in my opinion. Now then, the armor in my opinion is also not really necessary, as many people can easily beat the game without any armor, and if you really do need some, then you can just grab some in each outpost with the money you made from zombie towns or any other things. Now then, coming in 18th place guys is the Nun class. Now then, this class does not have any cons or any buffs or anything, so it's not further up. Alright guys, coming in 17th place is going to be the Zombie class. Now then, the Zombie class is a horrible class because you cannot heal with snake oils or bandages, which are really helpful, and you can only heal with zombies, which is such a restriction. Now then, the buff, which is to have less detection by zombies, isn't really good either, as you can just kill them in 3 to 4 shots and it's just practically useless. Okay guys, now then, coming in at 16th place we have the Necromancer class, and this class is just around as bad as the Zombie class. Both of these classes are absolutely horrible, and all the Necromancer does is reviving enemies, which is really useless because you getting that health really doesn't give you any buff, and every time you revive them you lose 10 health, which can be crucial. Now then, in 15th place guys, we have the Musician class. Now then, the Musician class isn't really that good either, as it only heals teammates, so it's basically useless in solo. And the only part where I can see that this is useful is when you're playing with a Vampire class as your teammate, then it will probably be really helpful, or if you're playing with a not so good player, it can come in handy as well. Alright guys, coming in 14th place we have the Doctor class. Now then, this is because although this isn't a bad class, there are a lot of other classes better than this. Now then, you get a few heals at the start, which can be kind of helpful, but the part where you don't get to use bandages to revive your teammates is also good. However, if you're playing solo or you're playing with a decent teammate, then this feature doesn't really help you out at all, so it's kinda useless too. It basically depends on who you're playing with and what you're playing. Next up in 13th place guys, we got the Priest class. Now then, just like the Doctor class, this class is placed here because it just has better classes. Now then, the Priest doesn't get hit by lightning, and I honestly think this is really nothing, as during lightning nights you can literally just camp under shelter or camp in your train, and if you really need to, you can just buy a lightning rod. But the good thing about the Priest class is that you spawn with 2 holy water, which is a decent weapon, and also 2 crucifixes, which can give you $100, but you pretty much get a lot of money and don't need that much money at the start, because the first zombie town gives you quite a lot. Alright guys, now that in 12th place we got the new Milkman class, and honestly, in my opinion, this class ain't really that good. It's not the best at all, but there's a reason it's placed here. Now then, the Milkman class lets you spawn with a bottle of milk, which can really help you in the first zombie town. And now then, here's the good part where you can collect milk to use, because the Milkman, mind you, is the only class to be able to use milk. And milk is pretty useful, as we all know milk is just a better version of snake oil, heals more, gives you more speed. So honestly, I think Milkman is not the good best, but it's also not too bad. Now that arriving in 11th place guys, we have the Alamo class. This class is only up here because of the update 2 updates ago, where newspapers got a huge nerf and hence they're not as strong as before, so I can definitely see the need of the metal sheets coming in handy, because metal sheets are bulletproof unlike newspapers now. Now furthermore, you get a helmet which is decent protection, and also barbed wire to protect yourself if you use that. I do not use barbed wire at all, but you can protect yourself from bigger entrances in your train if you're using the armored one. Now then, we are entering the top 10 classes, and these classes are at least decent. We got the Arsonist class, which spawns with 4 Molotovs, which is a lot and can come in really handy. And also the Molotovs deal double damage, which in my opinion can be pretty OP, especially when you want to quickly clear out small towns. Just make all the zombies crowd around you and just throw a bunch of Molotovs, and you can easily just kill a ton of them. Next up in 9th place, we got the Conductor class. Now then, this class is pretty good right now because it can make your armored train travels at the speed of a normal train, and you also start the game with 2 coal, which lets you use a full $70 as a start to buy a decent weapon. And overall, I just feel like the increased speed of the train buff is just really good. However, it's placed down here in 9 because you do not spawn familiar with it, and that is a huge debuff. Now then guys, in 8th place, we have the Pack Master class. Now then, this class lets you tame wolves, and however, although this can really come in handy, especially when you're in bigger zombie towns, when it's just fun to watch them kill the zombies. But the thing is that these wolves are not really the strongest, especially if they get hit once or twice before, then they are really not that useful and will die easily, and hence is placed down here. Now then guys, in 7th place, we will be having the Horse class. To start off, the Horse class is basically a speed boost class, and it literally has no cons or nerfs whatsoever. It's literally just a speed boost class. You can also carry your teammates if you're not playing solo, and both of you can get a speed boost. So overall, I think this class is pretty good. Alright guys, now in 6th place, we got the Miner class. Now then, I just really like this class in my opinion because it can literally just set you up for the entire game. Like you can literally just win with the class at the start. However, this is not in the top 5 because there are a ton of classes that are better than this, even though this class is so OP. So to start off, the Miner class gives you 2 coal at the start and a pickaxe. So basically, you can just get a sheriff building at the start, and with enough ammo, you can literally just depend on the coal you mine from the rocks along the railway. And mind you, these rocks are fairly easy to find, and hence this class is just really good. Okay, now then, we are in the top 5 classes, and these classes are starting to get better and better. So in 5th place, we got the High Roller class, and the reason why this class is so good is that you literally get 1.5 times gold, and this is honestly pretty OP, as you can literally get a rifle with 1 ammo box if you're playing with like a Conductor miner to give you a cold buff at the start or something. It can get you a really good head start, and also when you sell your gold bars in the first outpost, there's a chance that you can instantly get set for the whole game because the first zombie town, as I said, in the banks they have a lot of good loot, usually at least. Now then, this class has a 10 times higher chance of getting struck by lightning, which is a con, but like I said before, you can just easily avoid lightning by staying under shelter or in your train. And if you really need to, just buy lightning rod, especially since you have a ton of money using this class. Next up in 4th place, we got the X-Slinger class. And this class is really OP. It can be put in 1st place as it can really give you OP stuff, but the thing is that if you're driving the train and the X spawns in the 2 minutes, they might just fly out, and if you're not using the cattle car, then it will be really annoying to just stop and get it. So yeah, it can really be annoying to get the X sometimes. That's why it's in 4th place. Okay, now then, we are in the top 3 best classes, and now then, in the 3rd place, we got the Werewolf class. Now then, this class can be really good, especially if you have the Miner helmet to see at night, and 2 times speed, damage and health is honestly just too broken to me. Like, it's insanely broken, and this just makes up for the 0.9 times stats debuff in the morning in my opinion. So this class is really good. Now then, coming in at 2nd place, we got the Survivalist class, and this class is just so broken. Like, if you take just a little bit of damage, like 2 or 3 hits, you can easily one-shot zombies with like a revolver without even hitting headshots. Like, it's really just that broken, and you also spawn with a tomahawk, which is far more broken than the shovel, putting this class at 2nd place. Alright, now then, before I review the best class in Dead Rails, please just like and subscribe for me. It's free and it really helps a lot as I put in a lot of effort into these videos. So in the ultimate 1st place, we got the Vampire class as the best class in Dead Rails currently. Now then, I'm putting it at 1st place as if you can unlock all the pros of it because this class needs some skill for it. Now then, to start off, the overall buffs are just absolutely insane. However, you do take damage from sunlight, and that is why you will need some skill and planning on how you use this class, as 1 miss from a zombie when using the vampire knife can cause you your death. And then you can solve this problem by using newspaper to cover up yourself to prevent further damage, or you could just have a friend with the musician class to help you out. So overall, I think this class is really good. Now then guys, this is the end of the video. I hope this video really helped you out, and don't forget to join the Discord and like and subscribe. Goodbye.